not take interest in politics, but politics will take interest in you. So the same applies to AI many times over. And in particular,
the former OpenAI chief scientist, Ilya Sutskever, warns that AI will fundamentally change everything we know about work, society, and human capability. Here's how. Before we reveal his overwhelmingly surprising update, do subscribe to our channel to stay ahead of the AI revolution. The odd warning. It all happened at the University of Toronto, where Ilya Sutskever delivered a speech that was quite different from your typical graduation speech. His message seemed serious, stark, and even unsettling. He told us that we are living in the most unusual time in human history, and the reason for that is artificial intelligence.
I think that by simply using AI and looking at what the best AI of today can do.
Firstly, for students, AI has already transformed what it means to learn and study. But this is just the beginning of a much bigger transformation. His concern extended far beyond our academic disruption and pointed towards politics and many other sectors of the world. He pointed to the creeping uncertainty that is affecting the workforce while questioning which skills will remain valuable in the future, which careers will endure, and how fundamentally our relationship with jobs, business, and academics itself will change. We already know that AI can write code, generate content, and engage in many interesting human-like conversations. But despite these exceptional capabilities, as it stands, the current AI market is still limited and deficient in many ways, so that it cannot replace humans. This gap seems a bit unsettling. But according to Sutskever, it should not create a false sense of security. The question is not whether AI will catch up to human capabilities, but it's more of a question of when. We've already seen many great entrepreneurs like Nawal Ravikant saying that AI is coming, and if we give everyone a computer science degree in a matter of decades, humans wouldn't need to do anything at all. Rather, we'll just be entertainers. Biological computer argument. But that's where Sutskever revealed something so crazy it changed the entire game. According to him, AI will eventually match and perhaps even exceed human capabilities. And though it seems deceptive, it will happen. In the talk, he said our human brain is basically a biological computer. If our brains can learn, reason, and create, why wouldn't a digital computer eventually do the same? Most scientists have speculated that it is impossible for a computer to think for itself. But according to him, this isn't speculation based on wishful thinking or science fiction. It's basically a logical conclusion that's true and is supported by our current understanding of neuroscience and computing. Our brain processes information using electrical and chemical signals, and the computer processes information using electrical circuits. Both are physical systems that are powered by electricity. The only question is scale and optimization.
In 2 years and 3 years, the intuition will become stronger. And a lot of the things that we are talking about now,
even though the timeline for when computers will catch up is uncertain, some experts predict that in the next 5 or 10 years, things will change drastically. But one thing is common among all geniuses. The direction is clear. AI systems will continually improve until one day they can perform any cognitive task that humans can. When computers started playing chess, that was like the biggest breakthrough in the computing industry. But that was specialized. In the near future, everything from creative work to strategic thinking, emotional intelligence, and even complex problem solving could be handled by artificial intelligence. Acceleration issue. And once AI reaches the human level of capability, something unique would happen. We won't just have machines that are going to do our job and work on our command, but we'll have machines that can do their own research and development, including AI research itself. This might create a world where AI will continue to develop far beyond what humans have expected. And this is the very thing about the unprecedented power that worries humanity a lot. Just think about AI systems developing better AI systems, which will design even better systems. The rate of progress wouldn't be linear, like it is with humans, as we have a lot of other factors involved, like rest time or brain exhaustion. But it could be exponential for the scientific world. According to the former CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, many companies are already seeing this pattern emerge. OpenAI, Anthropic, and many other leading research groups report that around 10% to 20% of their current code development is being generated completely through AI systems.
It's coming, it's here, it's about to happen, it happens in stages.
And if you know computer science, you know that recursive self-improvement is the ultimate form of progress. This suggests that we will achieve artificial general intelligence within the next 5 to 10 years. But what is artificial general intelligence? Someone might ask. It is defined as a system that matches the smartest human across different domains, including math, physics, art, writing, and strategic thinking. This would be an AI that wouldn't just be specialized in one area, but would be a master of all crafts across various disciplines. And this very thing gives birth to something called universal intelligence. Universal intelligence. What Ilya Sutskever was telling us was something called universal intelligence. In other words, every human on Earth could have access to superhuman intelligence, which would be equivalent to the world's best experts in your pocket for any problem that you can face. NVIDIA is already developing its Neo phone, which would be an offline AI assistant that could help you no matter where you are. It wouldn't require any internet connection, and the data will be sent from your mobile device anywhere. It would be like a personal, powerful pocket machine capable of solving complex problems. The concept of universal intelligence goes beyond what NVIDIA is envisioning right now. For example, if you need architectural advice, you have the best architecture in your pocket. If you need legal guidance, you have the finest lawyer who is ready to help. If you want a medical diagnosis, top AI experts are at your fingertips. This almost sounds like a futuristic utopia, but some implications are far more complex. According to Schmidt, agentic AI systems in the future would not just answer your question, but also take actions. Not only would these agents have memory and learn from experience, but they would also assist you in following your command. Let's take a few examples of how universal intelligence could work. Before that, please subscribe to our channel if you enjoy it. If you want more videos where we uncover the unseen future, consider this simple example. Let's say you are buying a property. The universal AI will have 4 agents searching for available land, analyzing regulations and building codes, handling the purchase transaction, and working with an architect to design the structure. The whole process would be automated and would require no middleman or even you as a buyer to deal with the property dealer. What's crazy is that this isn't in some distant future. It's actually going to happen very soon. Tesla is making their Tesla boards, while other companies are also creating home autonomous robots that are going to assist in various household chores, like doing your laundry, even cooking food, and assisting you with your medicine or other daily tasks. What Ilya Sutskever was warning us was that this isn't happening in the distant future. It's already happening around us. AI will also change business, government structure, and professional work. Programmers won't be the only ones affected. Accountants, lawyers, architects, managers, writers, designers, and every other industry would be disrupted heavily. So, is it actually going to affect employment negatively? Let's discuss some of those points. 2. The unemployment dilemma. The immediate reaction to having anyone who thinks about widespread automation is fear of mass unemployment. If AI can do everything humans can, what jobs remain? However, looking at history, we get some comfort. Every previous age of automation, from mechanical to the assembly line to the personal computer, eliminated specific jobs while creating many more new categories that didn't exist before. But even this time, this view holds the same significance. AI will eliminate certain tasks while creating demands for new types of work that our human mind cannot certainly imagine. Smith even points to demographic trends supporting his unique perspective. In Asia, birth rates have fallen below replacement level. Countries like Japan, South Korea, and China are facing aging populations with fewer working-age people to support them. In this context, AI wouldn't steal jobs. It would fill critical labor shortages. The humans working in these societies will need dramatically enhanced productivity to support larger populations. In this case, AI doesn't become a threat, but rather a necessity. However, even this optimistic scenario gives us an interesting assumption. It assumes that new jobs will emerge at the same rate that old ones will disappear. It also assumes that humans can retain and adapt quickly to the massive change according to the shifting demands. But that's where Sutskever said something that changed everything in his speech. Sutskever's unique aspect. Ilya Sutskever also acknowledged something massive during his speech. He said even he struggles to fully understand and internalize what's coming next. The future he described is so different from our current reality that our minds cannot seem to comprehend it or accept it. This isn't unusual. Humans have always been bad at comprehending the unique change that is coming next.
Profound issues about making sure that they say what they say and not pretend to be something else.
It is natural for us to think in linear terms because of how our experiences unfold. And when technological progress gets too far ahead, we suddenly need to adapt. But at this point, the main challenge isn't imagining a world with super intelligent AI. It's about preparing ourselves emotionally, socially, and politically. That's where Ilya Sutskever also said a famous quote, which is, "You may not take an interest in politics, but politics will take an interest in you." The same applies to AI many times. In other words, ignoring AI won't protect anyone from its overwhelming effect. Transformation is coming, whether we are ready or not. It is coming, whether we accept it or not. The question is, will we engage it consciously and thoughtfully, or will we let it destroy our lives in ignorance and rigidity? The change. Amongst his speech, the most troubling aspect was concerns about what happens when an AI system truly becomes super intelligent. What if they become smarter than the collective intelligence of all mankind combined? At this point, these systems may start to develop their own objectives and goals, and they won't necessarily even need to listen to human instructions. This raises important questions about quality control and how we'll keep them in check. How do we even ensure that the super intelligent computers share the same human values and work towards our development? More so, how do we verify that an AI system is being honest about its intentions rather than starting to deceive us? At one point, it was all a myth, but now that we think about it, it is entirely possible. The San Francisco consensus suggests that superintelligence could emerge within 6 years based purely on computational scaling. It would build bigger systems. The humans would build bigger systems with more data and computing, powering a new age of AI. 6 years is enough time for a society to have serious conversations about the future, let alone implement comprehensive safety measures and compliance structures. AGI will arrive, but when will it arrive? The definitions would vary, but the core concept remains the same. At this point, the point at which AI systems demonstrate human-level flexibility and intelligence in all cognitive domains is when artificial general intelligence will land here. Do you think we should be careful with the future of AI? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to our channel to learn about the AI transformation acceleration.